that cannot be moved.
Alright guys, what is up? It's your girl K Simone, and we are jumping right into this video off our previous nail design. My videos are going to go through a little bit of changes as far as when I release them, because I have some changes coming up in my life, so I'm going to figure out a schedule that works best for me to still get videos out for you guys. So just stick with me. If they're not like exactly a week apart, eventually they will go back to being released the same day, same time, every week. So I did my feet on the floor this time, and it made it so much easier for me to do my feet and for me to record, which was great. I normally do my feet sitting on my bed with a chair or stool in front of me. We are just filing off old product. You know, basically the same thing we do with our nails. I do like to shape my toes before I put on new product, just for a guideline. Pushing back our cuticles. I don't cut the cuticles of my toes. I just push them back. They don't go as far back as my nails. I don't think my toes have a very long nail bed, but my hands do. Taking a ball bit to get off any dead skin and old product that might still be on my toes. Dusting off the excess and then cleaning the dust with alcohol. And going in with Nail Dehydrator by McCart. And then taking 2 layers of the Mia Secret primer. You do want to let that dry down in between applications. Right now we're going in with our Polygel, which is the McCart Polygel in the color Peachy. are basically just going to go in and steal our toes. I'm going back in because I feel like I missed a spot on my big toe. So just putting a little more product on the big toe just so I feel better about it. And taking whatever I had left and putting it on my middle toe because I felt like it was kind of sheer. Okay, so I did have to take a tip on my pinky toe, my baby toe, and I had to cut the tip in half because my baby toe is so small and the nail has kind of struggled to grow because I was in the hospital a couple years, well, some time back, and they let me catch a fungus on my baby toe. Don't know how that happened. So sometimes we fight, sometimes we don't. But anywho, we got a half of a tip on the baby toe. I have to do all the steps like prime. Um, I didn't dehydrate, but I did prime it before I put the polygel on. Going in and filing now. Shape your toes however you like. I try to get all in there on the sides. My little toes are so small. Okay, so when I did my pinky toe, I held it because I was scared it was gonna pop off again, and I did not want that. You'll see when I get to the sides, I hold it down because if it popped off again, I would have probably threw everything. Now we are just sealing the cuticles and smoothing the product out. And fix any bumpiness or roughness. I am using a 150 sanding band. And make sure you get under them toenails, especially if you don't like your nails thick. And I don't like mine to be too thick. And here's our inspiration for our toes. Cleaning off the dust with alcohol, going in with this like salmon pink. And there was the brand. I don't ever try to say the brand because I can't. Going in with white polish by Beetle. Going in with warm papaya by McCart. Going in with this yellow polish. It's like a really soft yellow. I got that from the beauty supply store or the nail supply store. And then going in with a brown for our baby toe. And then we're going to go in with a second coat on almost all the toes except for the middle toe. That McCart polish that I took on the middle toe, that warm papaya, the more layers you put on it, it gets thick like a gel. I know it's a gel polish, but I mean it like gets a thick like not like a polish. Taking green, yellow, and that salmon color once again, white, brown, and black to do our designs. Now we're starting off with doing our sun, and of course I'm just taking a dotting tool and making the sun. Now, I didn't want my sun to be too small and I didn't want it to be too big. I think I found a happy medium. Then we're going to go in and do our cow print on our second toe. Cow print on the baby toe. I'm sorry that this was not focused, and it does decide to focus up. Then we're going to do a flower. My camera just did not want y'all to see what was going on. And now we're going in with our cactus. Now, of course, between the cow print, the flower, and the sun, I did go in and cure for 90 seconds before I went in and started drawing my cactus. And basically I just took two lines up my toe with a 11 millimeter uh, brush, and then I just rounded it. And then the arms, I kind of just, as you can see, drew a line and then curved it up. The arms were the most difficult part for me of the cactus, I think, because I wanted it to still look like a cactus. Then we're taking these flowers. Just going to take a yellow flower and stick it on top of the cactus. And then going to take a gold caviar bead. My other toe has a pink flower on it. Now we're going in with this design for the middle toe. We're taking the black, the salmon pink, then white, and then we're going to go in and draw green mountains. We took a lighter green first, and then a darker green to do the mountains at the top of the toe. And we're going to go in and top coat everything and cure it for 90 seconds. And then this design is done. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know this was a quick video for me because they're normally longer, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you try this design, I hope that you love it. I've gotten so many compliments on my toes. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.
Stars and ego, I found freedom in you, a peace which brings me free.